Welcome back, everybody, once again to another episode 3 in fact, of me ranking rappers in quotations again, because we're doing more than rappers, musicians really, ranking their acting skill. I do apologize for the little delay. It's almost gardening season, man. I had to get my soil ready. I had to amend stuff. I got a squirrel problem right now. Squirrels tore my shit up in my backyard, and when I find that nigga, it's not gonna be good for him. He tore my patio furniture up, chewed the string lights in my backyard, and he stole 2 peaches off my tree. You know how long I've been waiting on that?
I'm about to be on some real murder shit, eh? I'm telling you, man.
Anyway, so if this is your first episode, watch this one first. If you like it, go check out the other 2. I would go back over the rankings, but we're on episode 3 by now. If you're here, you've probably seen the other ones. And if not, they're pretty self-explanatory. Let's get into it. Number 1, this person has been acting for a very long time. Since before I or a lot of y'all were even born. And in that time, they have accumulated many accolades. Queen Latifah, everybody. Not only can she rap, not only can she sing, but she can do some damn acting. Comedy, she got that. Action, she got that. Dramas, she got that. A lot of people's favorite role is, of course, her in Set It Off, co-starring alongside Jada Pinkett Smith. Classic movie. Goes out like a G. Spoiler for a 20-year-old movie at this point, almost 30. Living Single, a staple in black television. Even if we wanted to go into voice acting, Ice Age, Queen Latifah is obviously an Oscar-worthy actor. You already knew that was coming. I mean, come on. Next up, the man, the myth, the legend. We got Meek Mill. Meek Mill, according to IMDb, was in 2 movies, but we're talking about one in particular, which is Charm City Kings. He does a pretty good job in this, I'm not gonna lie.
Dig, right? We already know. Don't too many people get away with stealing no bikes and we don't know about it. See, you got your little strap. I used to play with them too, so I got them for real.
Is it enough to give him legit actor though? Personally, I don't think so. I don't want to act like acting is easy. It's not easy, but there's a reason why most rappers' first movie is either a comedy or a crime type of movie, because they're damn near playing themselves. I'm gonna have to throw him in B tier for right now, man. We need a longer track record. Go check on your boy, bro. Next up, adjacent to that, A$AP Rocky. Again, he's played in a couple things, but he played himself, so I'm not counting those. We're going with Dope, where he plays Dom, the drug dealer.
We seeing you and your little friends with y'all flat tops and MC Hammer pants. What's your name, Lil?
It's Malcolm.
Look at here, Malcolm. I want you to do a favor. You see that green apartment there in the middle of the block? It's a nice little piece over there. I want you to go up to her and tell her that Don wants to talk to her.
That's it?
Yeah, can you handle that?
It's not bad acting, but again, not very many other outings, and this is a very easy role. Up next, 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz cannot act. I'm glad he's trying other things, but these little cameos, man.
I never get tired of waking up like this.
Not giving me confidence that you can handle a larger role.
Friend called you?
Whatever it was, I told that bitch I wasn't interested, bro. Dude, it's crazy. You come in here and want to bust me for a gun you planted? Man, do your thing, dog. But damn.
Next up, Mark Wahlberg. Yes, Mark Wahlberg was in a rap group. He was the leader of said rap group, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Overall, their music was not good. I do fuck with Good Vibrations though. Everyone by now is very familiar with Mark Wahlberg. Obviously, he's gonna go into the legit actor category. I don't think he's Oscar worthy quite yet. That's because he has pinholed himself, or he's just typecast as Mark Wahlberg in every single movie now. But if you really want to see what this man was capable of before he became the Mark Wahlberg, and he ruined movies like Uncharted because he can't be anything other than himself now, go watch a little movie called Fear.
I came to tell you that you're going to stop seeing Nicole. Now, either you're as smart as you think you are and you'll just go away, or else you're going to make things a lot harder on yourself than they have to be.
You seem like a pretty solid guy. You should lighten up on yourself.
We're not talking about me. We're talking...
Yes, we are. So that's what this whole thing's about, Steve. Your inadequacies, your fears.
That dude that's in that movie, he's the one that comes out every once in a while when he wants to really act. When he wants to do The Fighter. When he wants to do The Departed, Shooter. I like him as an actor. I like the comedies, man. I like Ted. I like the other guys. But I feel like he's just stagnant now. I don't know. Maybe if I watch more of his movies, I watched a shit ton. But if I watch more of him, maybe I'll find another role that I like. Because these past couple of years, my God. But someone who is in music, still to this day, he still makes some music. Again, this is a bit cheating, but I make the rules, so it's okay. Idris Elba. Who is a DJ and a rapper. And the music is, you know.
Hey, what you saying? Money on the track like a runner. Turn it up a bit.
It's there. Stick to acting because you are vastly better at that, my brother. I would even venture to say that you go into the Oscar-worthy spot. Beast of No Nation, Pacific Rim, that speech, the harder they fall. Bruh, I grew up watching a lot of Westerns with my father. This was one of the best Westerns I've ever seen. He gives a great performance, man. 10 years on television with Luther. Best part of the new Suicide Squad movie. The Wire. That's it. That's all I gotta say, right? Dr. Dre, One Note. Let's not waste time. Let's not play with that. He had like 4 seconds of a role in Training Day.
All right, check it out. Y'all can roll with that right there.
Yeah, we ain't robbing stagecoaches.
Free car wash. Yeah, anytime you need. Man, I don't want no fucking free car wash, man. The fuck is
Check
this?
this out, homie. I got it for you. She gonna be a dick about it. Take your ass up the goddamn street.
Maybe I move him up to B tier. Nas. Belly will forever have the coldest intro into a movie ever. Besides Blade, but that's not really the intro. I defy you to find a movie intro that goes harder than that. But Nas, I mean, he's a pretty good actor. He's got In Too Deep alongside LL Cool J and Omar Epps. Monster from 2018.
People around here don't like being watched. Just relax. Get some air.
And while there isn't a whole lot of range between these characters, I'm gonna go ahead and give him legit acting. Because when he does deliver the line, they sound pretty believable. Next up, Queen Bee herself. Y'all remember Austin Powers?
You are so beautiful. Are you a clone of an angel? Oh, that is so sweet.
Dreamgirls. Was it Dreamgirls? Yo, that movie Obsessed where she slammed the lady through the glass.
You just tell me what you want me to do, and that's what I'll do. Huh?
First, I suggest you pack your toothbrush. And then I want you to get your socks, your shaving kit, your underwear, your prophylactics if you think you need them, and get your ass out
and go where, Sharon?
To hell!
When I was younger, I really thought that movie was good. That shit is ass. She is great in musicals. Obviously, because she's a once-in-a-generation talent, she's got the vocals for it. My personal favorite is her role in The Fighting Temptations. And it's not even really her role. I just like that movie out of all the ones that she's been in. The barbershop scene, I must have replayed that part on the DVD 100 times, man. I love that. That being said, the Queen Bee is going to go into the B movie category.
Are you sure you don't have a little clone in you? Yeah, I'm sure. Would you like to?
But speaking of The Fighting Temptations, we have a young version of one of the two. I honestly cannot tell them apart. It's Halle. Stupid. She's been acting for a super long time. This gonna be real quick. She's the Little Mermaid. She goes a legit actor. Okay, hold on. I'm recording or I'm editing right now. Again, Halle is in a relationship with DDG and she's the Little Mermaid, and Chloe is in Swarm. But they were both in Grownish. Okay, back to the other man, Chris Brown. This Christmas, a classic in its own right. Takers, nigga was doing parkour and shit. Stomped the yard for about 5 minutes. Until that man got iced. Over a dance move. Let's dissect this for a second. In what world do you go from dancing to being in a full-blown gang fight? Is this Grease? Is this West Side Story? Where did these niggas come from? Hey, look, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Somebody who used to dance back in the early 2000s, let me know. Put me on game, bro. Chris Brown, B-movie actor. Usher, he's in Hustlers for a little bit, but hey, look, I want to take this time. If you haven't noticed already, I've seen a lot of movies. I fancy myself a cinephile of sorts. I'm going to talk about his role in a movie called The Faculty. From the moment I saw this movie when I was younger, like 7 years old, I have loved this movie. I don't know what it is. I'm a horror fan. The suspense was great. The CGI for the time was great. I've always liked the whole idea of like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Among Us, if you will, type movies. Doesn't have a huge role, but because that came up, I'm going to bring this up. Go watch The Faculty if you haven't seen it. I'm not saying it's going to be the best movie you've ever seen, but you will have a good time. But Usher, in my humble opinion, cannot act very well. If there was a spot between B movie and One Note, he would be there. For right now though, he's gonna go into One Note. Nah, he's gonna go in B movie. Never mind. Jennifer Hudson. You know what, as a matter of fact, I think for her, I need to rewatch a couple of her movies before I give her a fair rating. I remember her vaguely in Dreamgirls. I haven't seen that in a long time. She was also in Monster with Nas. Secret Life of Bees. Yeah, I'm gonna need to rewatch that. We're gonna table that for a while. Mr. Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent. I think it is of no surprise to anyone here that he's gonna go into the legit actor category. Let's talk about a couple of his roles though. Kanan, of course. All Things Fall Apart. Method acting is one of those things that I feel separates the people who want to pretend for an hour and the people who want to act as a profession. In this movie, he plays a football player who gets sick, and 50 is portraying his friend, so he did not want to be disrespectful during this, so he didn't want to use CGI. This man lost 60 pounds in 9 weeks. Do y'all understand how insane that is? To go on a liquid diet and run on a treadmill for 3 hours a day to get down to looking like this man here. The mental fortitude that takes. Christian Bale in The Machinist, Robert De Niro in The Bull, Method Man, Cheese. He was also in Belly. How High? Who hasn't seen How High? Also Power.
It's drawn. Let me ask Ms. Milgram, how many lies have you told to cover up your relationship with Seacross?
It's not a lie. Sometimes he can be in a bad movie or two. My Baby's Daddy. But honestly, I feel like he was one of the redeeming factors from that movie. Legit actor. Redman. Not a lot of roles. This is another one. He does Will and Power, but we just gonna act like he's not there because Method Man's there?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm your brother and I'm worried about
I said don't. I give it as good as I get it in here, trust me.
But for me, not enough roles. One note, MGK. Be on the lookout for the review for the album with him and Trippie Redd. Lord help me. Do I think MGK is a good actor? I think he has the potential to be a good actor. But right now, I think he's doing cameos.
You'd be my apprentice. You'll be a slave to the shop.
Hey, man, as long as I get to tattoo people, right?
No, never. Until I say.
I think MGK gets a B rating. A B rating. I will never forgive you for trying to do SLC Punk 2. You don't touch the classics, all right? SLC Punk is a classic. Let it stand alone. I don't care how many legacy characters you have in there. RIP to Bob. The last for this video, but definitely not the least, we have Mr. Common, Just Right with Queen Latifah, Hell on Wheels, Barbershop, Smoking Aces, Girls Trip, American Gangster. Common is an accomplished actor. You can tell how other actors view rappers when they dip a toe because they'll keep inviting them back for other things and they'll be involved in more dramatic, serious roles. Hell on Wheels was when I really was like, oh man, okay. Because I mean, he's a main character in that series. He's in the still running Silo series, also very good. Check it out.
Are you willing to give everything you have for this?
And John Wick, the more times we see them alongside larger actors, that is really our opportunity to see how their acting stacks up. And his acting always stacks up to the people who originally started their careers in acting. Obviously, he's going into the legit actor category. One of my favorite actors on the list, period. I'm gonna call it for this episode. We got a couple more episodes coming up. If there's anyone that you would like to see, please drop them down below. I want y'all to also remember, if I give them a low rating, that doesn't mean I didn't necessarily love the character or like the character. I don't really dislike any characters, except for the Weeknd's and the Idol. But if you notice, he one lonely ass nigga down there. But if they're not down there in that area, that doesn't mean I hated the movie. And also, if you think I put them in the wrong category, you can definitely let me know that respectfully. We can have a conversation about it. I might even agree with you. I might say, yeah, you know what? I was tripping that day. Or I'm a human. I could have forgotten about a role or a moment. I've seen a lot of things, yo. This is a conversation for all of us to have. Your opinion is just as valuable as mine. I appreciate you watching. If you liked the video, please like the video. If you didn't like the video, please let me know why you didn't like the video. We can talk about it. Make sure you come back for the next episode. We are trying to get to 5,000 subs. You can win another 250 just by commenting down below. If you want to keep track of all the videos that you can comment down below to get that chance to win 250, hit the subscribe button. And if you've lasted this long, then obviously you like it here. You know you belong here. Grab a friend, let them know that they belong here too. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all be safe.